Today I'm gonna show you 100 ways to troll in Minecraft, starting with level 1. Now this is the most basic troll possible, but this is what it looks like. You're gonna have a friend stand right here, pull this lever if someone happens to stand on this exact block, and then they'll fall into the lava as long as they're standing on the center. It's a very simple hack. We're gonna get more advanced as we go on, so stick with us. All right, now maybe you've got a friend, someone that you kind of want to bother, but like not too much. Look inside this base. Do you see anything weird about it? Maybe that, and you're like,
oh, what's going on up there? It's kind of strange.
This one is fantastic because as you walk in, this is gonna trap you here, and this actually dispenses a pumpkin, curse of binding pumpkin, then your vision gets stuck like this and you can't see anything. All right, this one says stand here. I don't know what this one does. I'm guessing we open the book though. Don't read me. I'm warning you, don't turn the page. Bye-bye. Oh, I was flying because I thought something would happen. This is a very smart design though right here. I think I just had a single piece of wool and that wool was on top of like scaffolding. And I think the scaffolding broke and that would follow you into lava. So that's a pretty good use. And I got pumpkin. All right, let's get to a little bit more advanced of a redstone one. This one you can see, all right? You can see what's going on here, but if you sprint full speed ahead, this is gonna slam you down and knock you out of the world. Or in most cases, you're probably not gonna be able to break bedrock. There's no way to get back up though, and it works very well. So nice little redstone trick there. Now, if you're pretty good at redstone, have a lot of spare ingredients, this one appears to be some sort of a fast travel. You go inside, you hit the button to travel. Where's the button? There it is. And this bounces you over and over and over again until you actually bounce into a lava pit and die. Now, if you're super good, you can put a little bit of a hopper down there and collect the items, all right? That's pretty decent. Now, this one looks super simple. Well, you're like,
Zach, all it is, the pressure plate's gonna open the door.
What it actually does is opens the door, causes this to shoot lava. When you leave, this actually makes these stand up and you actually get trapped in here. So the better design would be to make the lava flow onto you so you can't run out. And you would definitely die every time. I would not expect this. Now, if you want probably the most annoying build, all right, there's like a bunch of different tiers of trolling. This is like the annoying king or queen of the day. And I believe all you do is, there it is, guys. Look at this one. This build has 4 torches under it that burn themselves out and then a little bit of redstone in the center. And it just creates an immense amount of noise. I can't even let this thing run. It's so loud. But you put it under someone's base, make their pressure plate, trigger it, and then you're in a world of hurt and pain. Now, this is even more advanced, all right? We just went from a little bit of cool redstone to even more cool redstone. And this one, some player built and you walk through and it opens up the doors, except also it opens up a lava pit into the ground and closes so you can't get out of it. This one's really cool. Usually you do not see a build like this. A lot of piston action going in there. But this is like a 2x2 piston door. It works flawlessly, but adding that lava pit there is good because you only have so much time to get through before they close. This one comes with a free skeleton coffin dance song. Look at that. The composter composts things. I'm assuming it turns it into poop. If you stand here and slam it, you can actually get inside the composter and you can actually hide and then pop out and scare your friends, which is kind of weird, to be honest. I would not expect that to be good. Now that's interesting. All right, I did not see that one coming. You literally open the doors and the redstone that's connected to the observer explodes all the TNT underneath the base. That's just brutal. Can you imagine like selling a base and then it explodes the entire base and you sell it? That's a mean one to do, but it's kind of good. Now behind me is a giant meatball, folks. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you just got meatballed. You know exactly what it is. If you don't, all right, you better be watching so you know what that means in the future. You don't want to get meatballed. Okay, now this one is very interesting. So the lava is their light source inside this base. But what's really interesting about it is there's like a zone underneath. And if you were to take that away and force people to jump this gap, as they jump, they're gonna slam their head into the lava above and die. And you notice it now, it's kind of obvious. But if you're not looking for it, like it really might not be something you see. I'm pretty sure this is set up, they're supposed to be underground, and when you step on the door, it should like jump scare you. Basically, it makes like 20 bells ding, a bunch of doors close, and you can take this really far. So every time you go inside, there's a massive amount of noise from underneath your base or your friend's base. This one says run as fast as you can. So here we go, full speed sprint. Here we go, get through, get pumpkined, and open the chest up. Now, if I open this chest, I think what's gonna happen, it's full of cocoa beans. That's fantastic. I'll put a redstone block down.
There it is.
It breaks all the scaffolding below you and instantly makes you fall to your death. So it's a pretty good one. Maybe you build a bridge of truth in your base. And you say, cross the bridge of truth for netherite. And as you walk across, all the sand falls because there's a secret tripwire. Oh, actually not even. Oh yeah, there it is. Secret tripwire. And that's a good lesson. All right, listen, if you're trying to troll, a good lesson is to put that tripwire right above stairs, because if you're sprinting up, you won't see it until it's too late. It's literally invisible. How about level 40, which surrounds their base with obsidian, annoying blocks that you have to listen to while dying, and then spider webs on top of these little plants here. So as you slowly fall to your death, that's what you're listening to the entire time. That's actually probably a really good way to protect your base as well. No one's gonna get through it, and if they do manage to get through, they still have to listen to the dinging. So it's a pretty good design. All right, let's say you're walking up, you see a giant minecart cave. Maybe it doesn't have a sign that makes it really sus. You just see this, like this is like a naturally spawning cart cave. As you go through, if you were to trigger this, I think it opens up a hole in front of you and you die. So on a server like mine, you're not gonna lose your items, but on other servers, you might drop your items. If it's not in a mine, no one's gonna fall for it because why would you ride a minecart like that? It'd be sus. All right, guys, take a look at this. This is a next level troll. It says put all of your items in here, and you're thinking,
Zach, it's a lava statue. Why would you do that?
but you're a little curious, and you say, all right, I'll do it anyway. And boom, popped in a little bit of obby. And then you realize it's just gone. That's it. I actually did this earlier while looking at it. I thought it was literally do something cool, like it would do something, but no, just deletes your items like you'd expect it to. This one has your dog and your cat inside of it. You press for good luck.
Oh, okay.
Pull the lever and it kills him right in front of you. That's a little bit across the line, I'll be honest with you. But you could also have something set up like this, where you have like 3 blocks of netherite. Then as you walk in, you really can't leave at all, anywhere. I wish you could move obsidian because you could still just break it to get out. But if you're in adventure mode or something, you know, it's not a bad move. Okay, one of my all-time favorite trolls in the game are things to trap you. I just think it's kind of stupid. But this one, look at this. This is the weirdest thing. It's got sticky pistons you could clearly see, and then it traps you inside of a gate. This seems more like something where if you want to put a human on display, I mean, that's like disrespectful. If you fall for a trap like that, it's embarrassing. All right, this one's a 2 for 1. Number 1, if you sleep in this bed, you actually wake up on the other side of the wall due to a glitch inside of the trash bin, which is kind of weird. And they put all of this underneath your base, so if you want to really annoy your friend, this is something you could put under their base and make it so they trigger it. Again, obsidian the crap out of it so they can't get to it easily. One of my all-time favorite trolls is making sure the items are hidden. Like if it's obvious, no one's gonna fall for it. But if you look at this one, do you guys even see a pressure plate? Because I don't. But the fact is, there's pressure plates all over. Because they blend in so well, you wouldn't have known that these were, like, look at that. You almost cannot even tell. The shadow blends in, it looks like part of the block, so it doesn't even look like it. So if you use pressure plates here and get people in, now you got them trapped inside the Blackstone build or whatever it is you're trying to do with the pressure plates. This is a legit question, all right? Do you see the tripwire on this screen? I don't think you do. And I think it's because of the colors again. A tripwire hook, a tripwire is like gray, and this stone is gray. It's right here. But you literally cannot see that, right? Like when you walk up and do it, it's gonna drop you in, apparently into a diamond room on this one that says, I love you, LoverFella, thank you. Blackstone and pressure plates, and then stone on the tripwire are the 2 ways to do it that probably make it most effective. So if you guys watched how to use redstone like Mojang intended it, this is one of the doors they showed you. You can walk through, get back to the corner, and it gets you hooked with a pumpkin of binding and then a pufferfish in the corner. I feel like that's even more disrespectful, which is pretty funny. It says, put this in your mind to troll your friend. Okay, so if we break this, oh, I see. So it's gonna crush you with an immense amount of sand and gravel. Pretty creative. This one's kind of funny. You go in to mine your diamond, and when you mine it, lava pours from the ceiling, but the original design, back when they made it at first, had a block here, right? So you couldn't really get out. The disappointment shack. Some of you belong in here, I bet. Okay. I do. I belong in there. Imagine this is a cave. You walk up to the cave, you go to break the diamond ore, and look what happens below us. This will push the block and then leave an opening right below you where you fall to your death. So this is what the build actually looks like. You could only use 1 observer or 2 if you want to make both of them deadly, and it's really that simple. Just an observer that makes a piston pull. Really easy to do. This one says make sure to run. And again, most people are gonna be sprinting as they go upstairs anyway. So if you sprint up this one, oh, it takes you to the end and it traps you here. So that's kind of funny. See, that one trolled me so hard, it actually set me all the way back to level 1, and I gotta fly all the way back to like level 72 again. All right, now someone took it literally and actually built a straight up troll here. But the cool thing is if you walk into its mouth and come downstairs, it's got an entire organ system down here. And as it leads you through, there's a possibility you fall out of the world or listen to annoying sounds on the side. It kind of gurgles at you, pours lava. A lot of ways this thing control you, but I think more bases need to look like this. Like this is a very
Creepy.
but create a base. All right, you walk inside your base, you go down the hole, all right? You're gonna be like inside, this is what happens. Boom, knocks you down. This also bounces you over here. Boom, you're over here. Boom, this bounces you too. All right, you're over here, and then boom, this bounces you too. And then guess what it does? Bounces you right into the lava, and where do you go? You die. Okay, let's push this and see what happens. Opens the door.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
The door's only open for a second, right? So you're obviously gonna sprint through as fast as you can. Well, if you use an iron door, by the time you sprint through, this thing actually pulls back at the same time. This is so simple, but actually such a good way to troll people. Here's a quick one for you. Just put down 50 billion bamboo outside your friend's house, and this is what he's gotta do. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would not want to go through and break every single bamboo on the base. I mean, you could do this for like miles and miles. I mean, can you imagine how long it would take to clear this out? I mean, let that sink in for a second. We're up to level 88, and if you're ready for the final 12 insane ways to troll people, let's take a seat right here and take a deep breath. All right, let's go. Getting to a very laggy zone, and you're gonna understand why very soon. This one's interesting though, because basically, if someone stands back and triggers the redstone, these doors become impossible to get through. Even though there's so many, you can never walk through it. But we gotta move on to the laggy one, which is this right here. 12 FPS right now. Inside, they took a bunch of maps, but here's Oh, and and it falls through. Oh, I did not know you could do that. That's actually really smart. But here's what's interesting. Somehow, all the maps are actually updating live, and one of these is moving continuously. I don't know if it's this one, but that green one is what's creating the lag. I just don't know what the green map is. Like, where is the green one? You know? Gotta give a shout out to this guy just because he built it with my logo on top of it. And if you're a true Zackling out there, put that logo in the profile picture. All right, let's see how many Zacklings we got. But you walk through. Oh, okay. Did not expect that to happen. Does anyone know what this is? This is a duping machine. If you do this, I think on Bedrock, this will actually dupe your netherite. That's what the build looks like. You didn't hear it here, but I'm pretty sure that dupes it. The ancient debris. Look at this insane Gargantuan build right here. We fall down to the bottom. You gotta first go left, but you can't because there's honey box on the floor, and that makes you jump slower. So that's funny. If you go left and you break the diamond, lava pours on you and you get trapped. Now, if you go upstairs, this guy went above and beyond on this one. As you go up, the floor falls out and then you fall into the ground and die, so you gotta be careful climbing it. But it gets even weirder because you can make it to the roof of this one where you then jump down into the chimney, and I guess like you predict, you fall into a fire where you slowly die. Now, if that ain't an effective way to get into a house, I don't know what is. You gotta join our server, play.loverfella.com. Maybe you can get into one of our events. We do them all the time. Peace.